I was here more now. More ambassador over the updates, and then I heard you medina or subscribe and or share now the comment section about the brain I can wait for. A charity, Hajia charity, or your former Upper East Regional organizer at the NDC Amanyopon. Will be secret be a video and a yensaka and a smash phone. Waka assembly in Abronye. Lēайте can be say this year about no say NDC ni bi prawa prani bi yen na atisa comment. Charity ne say ono susu kita information. Wase Bawumia ene Abronye ere akoda. Omakoda say me mami nchire mu nyenye say omakoda o. Oma have sex. Charity Upper East former regional woman organizer, or a very, very good one. Or say Bawumia, Mississippi, Yaku video. Bawumia, Abronye, or Pomisan say, did you know Lucy, or Corne Abronye Bawumiane? I said, no issue. A year Bawumiane Abronye DC, a year other, na a hen Francois. Ebra champon wo de abusia information e wo wiasimo imafo ekita information pa abusia yankoni nkutie me mpese be man nsem no akwese me na me kente no be de wo ram fast na kwoti charity nsem o ka no enye bi kra na me ka ne ano o hia nkase abusia ntienzumi in street nkwoti charity. I know she option. Stay tuned and stay connected.
Abronye DC. Me say we emfa o. Ya ho fi de ebe ya ho fi pa. Ghana, ebe ya ho fi. Dia ma tie so no, yeso ya tie so. Dia mo kita no yeso ya kita. Ano amodi kasa ya de kasa. Abronye DC. Bisa wo yiri lawyer say eba ne say no Lucy ye. Omuchi ono no Bawumia ewo hotel wana wo bekaye usi oyire ade kronto Lucy ye no Bawumia di no ama ne bodyguard chi no wo yire lawyer hey Abronye DC hey yatina yawo experience o wo yire lawyer I want to stay at a jiso Bawumia di no omuchi no hotel mountains hotel no your friend say sa hotel we bara champo no hotel na we mountains no ko bara champo no hotel na we ko na Bawumia ko di we yere woni ye ko Abronye DC nanka ya nka obakasa wenya campaign ma Bawumia because odi we yere nti oyere Bawumia dinu ni bodyguard dinu Bawumia wodi we yere ni bodyguard so di we yere ubufu ye say wo wonye adwuma monkin de wa bamboo de chop wonye saade ni bio nubua na nka endi kotia nka koti na be di twe fufuo na medi no edi fufuo edi fufuo ana ari prokonam ana enombia ana potasi ana we toffee aboa Abronye DC uni message obu awonye obia ukochi girl bi bodyguard bi di ni girl free kumase na odi aba saga na o contest tribunal odi nechi se obedi girl na girl na ampena amawo Udi girl ne ba ko na wo dwane ye. Odi girl no, omo
I was here, Kelvin. Tell us what chapter be. Hey, Kelvin, tell us what be some so. Na asema okano ano ashipa. Nyina fa akufodo amemu. Akufodo government na chese. Enkomo ni nyina yede. Efa ho abusia. Yesre se obede. Obe subscribe na washe na odo comment ashe comment section. Ye muremai na ye guti Kevin Taylor. Ya fa comment section be de na ya kan. Ye muremai ensema wo kan no de. Ano eshi pa ano eshi. Na mi show bibia. Stay tuned, stay connected. You take Kevin Taylor na ye metu onkomo de de no so. Na mi show.
Now, what happens is the moment you form CSO and I say, oh, for me, and not this kind of organization, all that you do is you now try and get the attention of those representing the Americans in Ghana, of those representing the Europeans in Ghana, those representing the Asians in Ghana, until they start to go for events, they start to organize talk shows, they start to make sure embassies organize. Yeah, they go there, they force themselves to be part of the conversation, they get to be recognized, they add them to their email list. That is how they start to make their money. In Tubetino, we say, oh, we are going to Geneva, this CSO, we were there. They are paid, their flight is paid for, their hotel is paid for, they are given stipends. That is how they live. Into these people, the CSOs, the majority of them, it's not about you. It's about what they will make and sustain their families. Do you get it? You, young man watching me, I'm sure I did. For more senior high school. Hey, sorry. Maybe a tertiary institution, right? Tomorrow or Monday, go to the registry department and register a CSO. Munyin pa 5, Legon, Tech, next, whatever. A tertiary institution. Now, Montanas, now, draw BB, mon draft BB, say, okay, yeah, CSO, this is what we will do. Register it, put it out. When there are events, go there, lobby your way to give speeches, so you will start making money. Because when these international agencies come to Ghana, they want second opinion from the government opinion. And the CSOs are the ones willing. So you have to understand, they basically direct government policies, the CSOs. They take money. The CSO is against this oil deal. This CSO is campaigning for this oil deal. This CSO is talking about this financial deal. The next day, they lobby. That is their job. That's how they make money. There's nothing in there. They get funding. Majority of them come on your CSOs and Kofi Bento, they never traveled until they started joining CSOs. I'm telling you, I can we have 5 students in a school come together and form a CSO. Much as 6 months, 1 or 2 of you will fly. That's how it works. That's how the modern politics works. That's how it is. Because the American government, the Asian government, the European government, or information or Ghana owned by GBC. No, it is being managed. It is being run by the government, owned by Joy News. No, because the influence now by Joy News are high. They know, they have the stakes. So they do that. I'm going to say civil society organizations, they are independent, they lie. Into politicians be Ghana and their agenda, no, they pay CSOs. Sometimes politicians be to me BB, a CSO. Matter whatever you do, but when you refuse to be transparent, then it overshadows every single thing you are saying. Say it is right. So oh yeah, the power. Why are you worried? Say oh yeah, police ni. Say oh yeah, police ni. Na say oh say ujina border. Ujijiska. Sorry. Oh check cars nkwa. We juma no. Na say journalists will be journal also camera to so. What is your problem? Unless who police know intentions of extorting. And when a journalist comes before you or stands by your side and turns the camera on, and where a police officer would a barrier, check their IDs and their driver's license, you will not have a problem because you only take driver's license to check the date, check car their insurance, check if it is roadworthy, and then you signal the car to leave. Unless the say police you have some motive via camera capture. So at this point, we don't expect the EC to even come up with any excuse. They just have to open their arms and say, NDC, Ghana for come and let's all look into our books and sign elections. If the EC is credible and the EC wants to be transparent. It does not matter what the EC does. It does not matter the exhibition it does. It does not matter the register day. It does not matter the internal audits they do. It's always important to let the people know you are hiding nothing. But this Electoral Commission has made us believe, and through the fact that NDC to be proven, say the EC is bent on rigging the elections for the NPP. Clear. Now, Obibeka said, NDC for a demonstration on the 17th nationwide. The EC basically is not being transparent. This the first time I be say it's Ghana now. I've heard people say NDC for, and the question is this the first time? Because when you hear the EC's press conference, and they almost say the issue we have raised with the voter register will be resolved. ECA press conference, almost say the issue now NDC if we're raising about the voter register, it will be solved. Now, if it's going to be resolved, the NDC just want Ghanaians, independent minds, to be part in solving the issue. The issue here is when the Auditor General audits an institution, why is it say after the audit service, they audit the institution, at the end of the day, he writes an audit report. The Auditor General writes an audit report, even though we know the audit service, they have their rights, they have the facts they stand on, the acts they use in auditing agencies. But the Auditor General, even though they have done internal auditing of government institutions, he still goes ahead to bring out the audit report. Why? He is doing that to show Ghanaians that he's got nothing to hide. And it's an Auditor General, audit reporter, on function them, or the Magana for, and it's a audit report. Now, as Auditor General, here you did not do your job right. Because we know at the point, at this instance, this happened. Why didn't you cover it? And for the EC to move away from transparency, I am looking at just transparency. I don't even care about the rest. I am looking at transparency. You are going into a very dicey election, and the people just want transparency. Bring independent forensic auditors to look in your books. If you've done nothing wrong, what is this nonsense press conference? If you've done nothing wrong, if you have no motivation or no motive of trying to rig the elections, making sure you are stealing figures, pumping figures where they are not supposed to be, why would the EC even be coming back and forth and trying to tell us? Because you have already admitted that whatever the NDC issue they have raised, you will resolve it. That means there was a problem. To resolve means there has been or there is going to be a problem. So it means that they detected that your work isn't perfect. So say Omukrampona is suggested for an independent probe or auditor. What is wrong with that? You sit back, you cross your legs, cross your arm, and watch the independent auditors because you know you have done a diligent job. But this is the situation, you are closing your door to independence and transparency. So the EC is corrupt. The EC, Electoral Commission of Ghana, is a crime scene. They are criminals. Mamonfa election win the agro. Mamonfa NDC demonstration win the agro. These people at the Electoral Commission are criminals. I'm telling you. Now, the question I was asking is this the first time a political party is insisting, or a first time a political party is asking, say, we need to have a forensic audit of the register before elections? Because me will say, Ghana hano nipa bi amadwen say omabodam. Nipa bi are very hypocritical, and the idea ni nyina say they always want it to look like say NDC raise the issue bia about the irregularities in our electoral processor. They want it to look like say this is the first time a political party is trying to politicize our electoral process. No. The NDC is not politicizing our electoral process. The NDC, they are asking the same questions. Some time back, the same political parties in Ghana or the party in power We're asking. And it is fair that at a point when you are not convinced about the job an institution is doing, it is very fair for you to question whatever end product that comes out. Now, Hade, NDC for Ebusa simple questions, and they are put out a few things. Now, before I make question, let's go back a little bit. Let me remind you of what has happened in Ghana. This way, any your money be a SC or Ghana before. This was when NPP were in opposition. We saw this. NPP primaries. David Asante declares intentions to contest. Sorry. This is the guy. Sorry, I gave you the wrong one. Mr. S, I know. Sorry. This is the story. Sorry, I really appreciate. Apologize for this. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016. These were some of the things yet two ewa Ghana. In 2016, Charlotte say Nana eye electoral commissioner. Now, 2015, 2014, 2013, Charlotte say Nana eye electoral commissioner. The NPP then were in opposition. And anytime I said the AC then, so be and catch say why is the NDC doing this? I said the person body to work on pair what we call democracy ye. Koto de ne budget. Let us go back a little bit. Let us step back a little bit and then do what? And then see what has happened before. Even ended the NDC has been able to move forward with a lot of facts. The NDC, they have been able to show with numbers, specific geographically, locations, baby born in the year Dino. This was in 2015. Live update video, 29th October 2015. Where Inshira FM, they were covering. A committee was put together. Time and NPP insisted said the register has been bloated. Now Charlotte say NA electoral commissioner. NPP, it is possible. It's possible that the electoral register has been bloated. NDC, it's not necessary. NPP, PPP, not possible, not necessary. So the political parties had their own answers. This is not hypocrisy here. It is the same democracy. Abani yadi bo bano, and also the same abano yadi bo techi. If we say we need to, at the end of the day, adhere to the same principles. In the time of Charlotte say, electoral commissioner now NDC what power no a forum to debate the argument for and against the compilation of a new voter register for the 2016 general election is currently underway in Accra. Justice VCRAK Crab, C. Crab, is chairman of a 5-member committee appointed by the Electoral Commission. He is to oversee the discussion on the matter during the 2-day forum at the Alisa Hotel. And even during Charlotte's time, she opened up and a committee was put together, a committee to openly answer questions, ask questions for us to get to the bottom of the issue. Now NPP for say register now has been bloated. The NPP never came out with any figure. They never came out with any raw figure, statistics, science, back in the way, facts. 2015. But the NPP were insisting. Charlotte say the register is bloated. They were just making noise on radio. Asantifo can form Fantifo radio. Ghana Henina were insulting Charlotte say Adaya. NPP for say the register is bloated. Amount for evidence beyond. They didn't provide an iota of evidence, but they were insisting, just going around radio and telling Ghanaians say abana yakotua yenkunipa if we say Charlotte say a bloated register no. This is 2015. NPP requests international audit of new voter register. NPP requests international audit of new voters register. NPP forecast say yankofa brofumra na omombe audit. Yankofa foreign firm independent na omombe forensic audit of Ghana's electoral register. Ansana ya tuaba. Enkwasiafo we wa bemu ka kire Ghana for say Jane Mensa me mane nye. How much you say Jimmy Ohu? Me say San kwasiafo no motese TV so mamu tie omo Jimmy omo de mo da John Mahama Nkwane the only president within Ukra kire mo. This is NPP. They were requesting in 2015 say yankofa forensic audit firm fra brochire NDC for one case yankofo abrochire yes Ghana hey any auditing firm are credible MBA auditing. NPP for in 2015 they were insisting. Into what is different today? Even the difference today is that NDC has gone further to add numbers and figures and locations and how numbers or voters have been moved. These are things that we are going in our share. Remember MPP mkwasiya for win that and tell me catch me. Maybe tinaha me di o matem because omanu asem and I'm di o matem. I'm going to say Jimiana. We're going to say Muadiana. We're going to say Yonkorana. We know what we are doing because the facts direct us to do what we are doing. Now, Shade, besides Mr. P, stay with me. Make show evidence. Send a baby, me me di o matem so me mkwasiya for. J Mensa wants to rig the election. I'm about to Mama first 17th demonstration in Diago. We are gardening now Accra or any regional capital. Now one joining a demonstration to EC officer and Tokobi besi Ghana no 7 December and Tokobi besi no. Jemen saneni kuno omejani o. Boss Manasari obejani o ekufuado mo. Muna mube kumo. You need to stop this now. Mama chao. Yeah, chao facts no. Call full speech. Nana Adodanko Ekufuado calls for audit of voters register. Date Beneshaw, July 31st, 2014. Tie kwasia osememe time MPP. Na kwatodi ene budget. 2014 July, Nana Adodanko Ekufuado came out with a speech. Obeye speech as the flag bearer of the People's Pig Party, National Pigs Party. Obekachre Ghana for say they need a new register. Audit, forensic audit. And I quote Ekufuado, I mean can't Mama Boboda, MPP, for me say Jimmy Ong. And I quote, our message to Dr. Afarijan and the Electoral Commission is simple. We need a register that truly represents those who are entitled to vote in Ghana. The current register is bogus. Ekufuado Numa Semna me can't. The current register is bogus. We are not interested in playing the blame game. We are only interested in doing what is right for our democracy. Let us all work together on this. Ghanaian election should not be West African election. Such statement what I say, end of quote. Ghanaian election should not be West African election. No catch Ghana for say Togo for I wanna for Togo for Mama ma wanna for then Twaba. That was the same time Mahamudu Bawumia ebeye press conference. Ebe chire mu fake ID card say omu nyina afri Togo mokai meba chire mu kwasiafo mu fi we enenam Ghana me yanka Ghana asem. This National Pigs Party somewhere way enenam Ghana and me yanka Ghana asem because they think we don't have the right to question the system. This is Ekufuado or see Ghana register na enye